In this week's weekly drive, we're driving the Volvo Race Truck while hauling a case tractor.
Junior, senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today is the weekly drive, and voted by you the viewers, we have the Volvo Race Truck. And this is, let's see, this was done by Kriechbaum, Trayscapes, and I did try to get a Trayscapes trailer, but the one that I wanted didn't want to show up, so I just went, oh screw it, we'll use Jazzycat's trailer instead. So everyone loves Jazzycat. Jazzycat's cool. He's a jazzy kind of cat, that's what he is. But yes, so let's get this rigger rolling and we'll get this race truck on the road, shall we? So I love that engine. I love that. It's a bit harder to hear here. We'll go inside the truck. Let me turn that volume up there. There we go, that's a bit better. Listen to that. Whoa, whoa, it sounds like a rotary. Alright, so today we are off to, we are over in, see, just Oakland there, just around there, and we're going along the 5 there and onto that little sections of road, the 395 up on the 6, then to 95, and then on the 6 to Tanapa. There we are. So that's where we're off to today, and we are hauling, as you can see here, we are hauling a tractor, and it's a Case IH Quad Track 600, 25 tons worth of tractor. Look at that. That is really cool. Looks like it's straight out of Farming Simulator. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But anyway, it looks good. Alright. Same sound on the inside than what it is the out. Oh well. That is loud, isn't it? Alright, okay. So let's just turn that down a little bit. And let's get on the road, shall we? I had the lights on. What am I doing? Now, I'm not going to be giving this truck full pelt because we are carrying a heavy load here, but this is easily going to take this load. This 2,400 horsepower engine should easily be able to take this load. It's like a small train is what this is. Right. Nothing coming, all good. Now, off we go. Look, I just can't get over that engine. Listen to that engine, that is awesome. Listen to that. Alright, now we're on the road. So I'm just going to turn that down a little bit because that is quite noisy. I can see I've got a meter here that tells me how noisy the truck is versus my voice. And it's telling me that the truck is very noisy. Right, so let's talk about SCS news, shall we? What is new in the world of SCS? Well, first of all, they did a little bit with New Mexico talking about prefabs, and if you don't know what prefabs are, well, that's fine. Prefabs are basically a little section of a map that's made, and then they can it's put into the editing program, and that editing program will then use that time and time and time again. So a lot of prefabs that you've seen around are like service stations, drop-off points, pick-up points where you pick up, houses, trees are even prefabs. So prefabrications is what it is. So, you know, there's a lot around, and you probably don't even realize that you're seeing one. So, but yeah, they're needed. It's a necessity with making a game, because you got to get it so it's smooth. You got to keep being able to do it as fast as possible. You know, so new prefabs are made all the time, which is really cool. So, yeah, there's heaps of prefabs that I'm driving past now. But anyway, enough of that. They were talking about the new prefabs that are coming in New Mexico, and I thought this was really interesting because they've gone and done a whole ton of work on these new prefabs, and you can actually see the pictures that they've shown with these new prefabs, and it's showing that hang on, get around here nicely. It's showing the level of detail that is in the actual game itself. So they're not only showing a whole heap of cool stuff this time, but they're going to be showing some more cool stuff in the coming weeks as well, which is really, really cool. One of the ones they did show this time, well, some of them that they did show, is industry prefabs. And that they actually went into a whole lot of detail with these photos that showed right down to how much, you know, where you actually pull up to the point where you pick up your load, to a whole heap of, you know, different areas where you go around the back, and there's like heaps of detail, and the detail being like you'll see a gas cylinder or something, and the gas cylinder will have writing on the side of it that says, in very, you know, very small writing, so it makes a lot of you know, like it would really be, and it's just the amount of detail is unreal. Come on, mate, you better go. Now, and one of the things that I did notice is some of the prefabs may have a little bit too much detail. Now, the problem with detail, as we know, is that lower end PCs will have problems with the section. So, if you don't have a higher end PC, you may cause a little bit of problems for you. So, just be mindful of that. So, unfortunately, a lot of people are going to be complaining, I think, about the too much detail that's in there. Now, one of the other things that they did mention about these prefabs is that they have followed all the US regulations. So you'll find that when you pull into a like to pick up food stuff, it will be food stuff. The regulations will follow the food stuff regulations for US. So I think that is just the level of detail that they put in is just over the top. They really go above and beyond with detail, and that's what I love about SCS's work. So very impressed. They're going to be, as I said before, they're going to be showing some more prefabs at a later date, so in the coming weeks. So I can't wait. What's next? Probably, I hope, landmarks. I like to see the landmarks prefabs. I think they're really cool. Now, 55 through here. I hate this area. I think this section of road is very tight. I'm going to take up 2 lanes. Stuff it. Hey, ho, ho. I clicked the shifter to shift up and it didn't shift up properly. Right, so we're turning off just up here. Now, another piece of SCS news that they were talking about is Scania R S models update. So, with sort of great resistance from the model team, they did manage to get some test, be able to test and get some photos of the new Scania S. Now, the one that they had testing was the Scania S 4x2 High Cab. And that was... Oh, come on. Yeah, we got the torque here. We can pull this up. So, yeah, they managed to get a loan of that. And then they went and took some photos, so which was really cool. Now, oh, come on, get round there. Now, they had a first look at the interior. Now, this is, as they always say, it's subject to change at any time, alright? Before its actual release date, even then, it's subject to change. So, just be mindful if you do see the pictures, to be mindful that they could change at any time. But the level of detail again is outstanding. It really is. And another problem that they may have, again with your higher end PCs, it may cause your lower end PCs, it may cause a little bit of problem for some people. So just need to be mindful of that in the future when it does come out. I'm hoping that they lowered the model weight so it's not so detailed. Well, so it's not too detailed, because that way everyone will be able to use it. So, yeah, it makes it better for everyone, that's all. What else? They were inside, yeah, they very high detail in the cab, and there was also, they showed the outside as well, and the outside looks superb. It really, really does. Yeah, it really does. So, there we go. That is the SCS news for this week. So, yeah, a lot of detail there. A lot of details. Now, one of the other things I wanted to talk about was Jazzycat, which was that drifting game that we played. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. But first, I'm going to take a photo. Take a photo, take a photo, take a photo, let's take a photo. Oh, let's go over this side. It's like, might be a little bit shady, a little bit. Is there a little bit too much shade there? There we go. Still looks good. And slide that up a little bit. And I'm going to go from this side anyway, and we'll just go over that, just jump over the rail a bit. And there we go. Take one from a bit further out. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go field of view. There we go. Change that field of view right out like that. There we go. It's covering the truck a bit, so we can't have that. There we go. Right. There's some photos for thumbnails. Love photos for thumbnails. Now, if any of you did miss the live stream that I did earlier in the week of Jazzycat, which is Automobile Society in English. If you translate it from Japanese to English, that's the closest you can get it. Automobile Society. It's a drifting game that is only brand new, early access, and I reckon it's going to get a lot of attention. From what I've seen, and I did actually manage to get a very little bit of time with the creator of the game, and he was actually telling me a whole heap of details about the game, what's coming, what they plan to do, and it just made me so excited to hear that the level of detail that's going into the game is going to be phenomenal. Also, it's going to support online and it's going to support mods. It's made with the Unity engine. So if a lot of you don't know what the Unity engine is, it is it's the back end, the spine of the game, of how it works. So it runs through that, and for those of you who are used to modding with that, you should have no problems with this. There's no actual mods out at the moment, but there is definitely some on their way from what I've been hearing. Now the community is only building up at the moment, so it's only new. So once it starts developing a bit more, you're going to see a whole heap of other... Oh geez mate, I thought you were going to pull out in front of me. You're going to see a whole heap of other mods and stuff, so it is definitely going to be exciting. If you did miss that video, I will be doing some more videos of it in the future, live streams. Had a lot of people request that I show them a video on how I'm using my feet, because when I was drifting around, it is so real life, this game, that I was using it because I used to go out and muck around drifting. I was never serious about it. It's just a whole heap of fun, and I did it on a racetrack, so I did it properly. But the things that I learnt in that, I applied to the game, and bang, it worked really good. So it was quite fun, you know, to do that. So a lot of people were saying, well, how did I do that, and can they show me how? Well, I think I'm gonna have to put a camera underneath my desk and show you my feet, what I'm doing, because most of the work getting the car sideways, how I do it, is used with my feet. So, and look, this is going to be one of those you're not right, you're not wrong things. It's the way I do it, so each to their own. Because guaranteed there's going to be people saying, you're not doing it right. Well, you know what? Probably not, but I do it and it works. So that's the main thing. So yeah, we're going to have a look at that. Now, some of the things that Nicky was talking about is some of the cars that's coming in there. So at the moment there's the Silvia, the Supra is coming, Toyota Supra. There was what else in there? There's a couple of other cars in there as well. I apologize, I've forgotten what they were. But there is going to be a large amount of cars. You will be able to have multiple cars in your garage, which is cool. And there's also going to be the 86 as well, the AE86, which is my favorite car. He said that he made a mark of, yes, it's a good tofu car, good tofu delivery car, so we'll be putting that in there. Which, for those of you who don't know, the comment behind that is that the AE86 was used in Initial D for delivering tofu, so that Japanese anime series made it very, very popular. So that's probably the main reason why it was so popular, or one of anyway. So that, yeah, the AE86 will be in there. What else? The amount of modifications that you'll be able to do, that you can do now, is unreal. It really, really is. If you're interested in car racing or drifting or anything like that, or realism, I would definitely suggest having a look at that game, because at the moment it is only like $10 US. So that is like a nice cheap price. So if you're not quite ready to play it yet, I would buy it at the cheap price, because normally it was, at the moment it's $15, and that is subject to change as well in the future depending on the content. So if the content increases, like like American trucks, then the price could definitely change. So, yep. If you, I would. If anyone says, Senior, would you recommend that game? I would say yes. If you're into drifting and racing, yes, definitely get it. Even if it's only new. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to do some more videos on that, guys, because I know that a lot of people have been asking for them, and it's become very popular. It has on our. It's almost as popular as some of the mod reviews I do for American trucks. So that is really cool. Right. What else? Oh, you'll notice that I've been doing some more Easter egg hunts. I've been inspired by viewers to do more Easter egg hunts, and what I've done so far is Hotel California, and also I have done the hidden racetrack at Ely. So if you've not seen those yet, I suggest you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel and check it out. There's also about, I think there's 17 or 18 other Easter egg videos. So I show you exactly how to find these things, like truck stop ducks. There's the lady in a tree. There is also the ducks that, what is it? The tugboat ducks. You know, there's ducks that are all over the place in the game. So they're called Easter eggs. So hidden things in the game, and they put them there for you to find. And there's a heap of other ones as well that I need to find, and I'll be looking for those Easter eggs as well. So if you know of any hidden secrets and Easter eggs, then make sure that you actually, on the actual Easter egg videos, oops, trailer went up the gutter then, jump in there and say, hey Senior, I know of this, this and this, and I'll actually mention you that you actually gave me a tip for that. So we'll mention you in the video. Is that gonna hit? Might just. No, just a little bit. It's all good. It's an air show. This is cool, this truck. I think this is really, really cool. I have heard that the guys are working on the model for the proper race truck. The, oh, what was it again? I have heard a rumor that they are working on the proper race truck for this, but don't ask me when that's coming out or whatnot. So that would be really interesting to see, I think. But this truck drives so well. It really does. I reckon I could drive this around in ATS all day. And I think it really definitely does deserve to win the weekly drive. And of course, guys, this goes into the best of weekly drive, which after 10 or so weeks we will be going into another vote again. And you'll have to vote for best of weekly drive. And remember, guys, we get 4 or 5 of those in a year. And then at the end of the year, we vote for the best truck mod for 2016. So, and last year we actually sent out, it was the Peterbilt 389 that won last year. And I send out an actual plaque to the winner. So it's like a little thank you very much for, you know, like a little thank you for doing such a good job on the mod. So eventually we'll see how we go in the future, but I'd like to do it more. But at this time, it's those trophies do cost a lot of money, so it'll be a plaque. We'll be doing that again this year, giving out a plaque and sending it to the person, so you can hang it on your wall and it looks cool. Look at this area here. This is really nice. And I haven't really had much of a look on the outside of the truck, have we? Look at that, that's pretty cool. I definitely like this truck, guys. It's really, really good. And just reminded me, this trailer looks a lot like that trailer that they were talking about in the heavyweight DLC that's coming very soon. So it should be Euro trucks first, guys, and then American trucks will get that shortly after. So I'd say a good chance that DLC will come first, and then after that New Mexico, because I think New Mexico's not in its testing phase yet. I'd have to say that since You Know Who has actually done a test of the heavyweight DLC, the heavy trailer DLC, that it won't be too far at all. It wouldn't surprise me if it was if it turned up next week sometime. So that'd be really cool. And then maybe a week later for American trucks. The interesting thing is, and this is something I am going to be very keen to see, when it comes, when multiplayer, when Truckers MP puts in these heavy trailers, man, I reckon you're going to see people having accidents left, right and center. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be really, really funny, I reckon. So there's going to be people jackknifing and having all sorts of problems everywhere. Out in the desert. Now just about to go into 395. Is this going north? Alright, a lot of traffic out here. What's going on? You know, I've never been down that road. This thing's got so much torque. It doesn't have any problem pulling this load, or I don't think it's going to have too much problem pulling any load, to be honest. See, I've hardly got my foot down, and we're going, accelerating up the hill here. We're catching this water truck. See, caught up to him easy. You know one thing I forgot to do? I forgot to put on my beacons, didn't I? Does it have beacons on the back? No. I got beacons on the top, but it doesn't have beacons on the back, so... And off we go. go. I'm riding the... riding that white strip. Now this, I'm going to quickly see how quick we can go, but this is hauling a load as well. I mean, look, it's not having any troubles. We're catching that truck really quick. And that wasn't even in top gear either. We didn't go as fast as it could go. But out in this desert area, I reckon you could get up some pretty quick speed. Now I wonder if there's any other race trucks like this. I actually can't wait to see the proper racing version of the Volvo. I reckon it's going to be cool. Now, this week, guys, there is no members convoy. So we had one last week. We did 2 back-to-back because we missed one. So there's no members convoy this week. For those of you who are thinking, oh, it's members convoy. No. No members convoy this week, guys. And the next one will be in American trucks as well. So I know a lot of you like American trucks. I know a lot of Australians like American Truck Simulator better than Euro Truck Simulator. But I think it's just personal preference. That's not the Grand Canyon. We're nowhere near the Grand Canyon. It's just a big hole in the ground. Let's have a look. Whereabouts are we on the map? Yeah, not too far away. Coming up to Tanapa soon. $70 through here. Is that truck in front going to be able to do 70? I know we certainly can. Now, tomorrow, guys, for the live stream, I'm going to do Train Sim World again. I want to do an attempt on that scenario again. I stuffed it up the other day. I couldn't believe it. I screwed up not once, but twice because I didn't stop at the red. So I failed the scenario. So I'm going to do it again on Thursday. Hopefully I won't screw it up this time. Right. 55 it says. Oh, that must have been a car sign before. So I reckon it'd be confusing with car signs and truck signs. Unless one was in a different colour, I guess. There we go. On the 6 east. Let's see how fast this can go. We had a nice bit of straight road before, which would have been perfect to test how fast this can go. East on the 6, there we go, 78. $90 miles per hour. So pretty easy, gets up to the higher speeds quite quick. So it's pretty good. Right, Farming Simulator Friday this week, guys. We're on a new map, so don't forget to tune in for that. We've got, it's something we can do a little bit of farming, and then there's, if you don't want to, there's other things to do as well, so new things that we can do, so it's going to be interesting. And it's working quite well. So we've got a been testing a few things on there, so it's quite good, a lot of fun, and I can't wait for Friday. I'd like to thank Rob as well, because Rob's been doing a lot of work on the farm for Farming Simulator Friday, so he's been on there quite a lot, making sure that everything's all working right. And Rob is one of our Game Wisp subscribers, so thank you very much. Been very helpful with that. There we go, here's the last stretch to Tanapa. And there we go, see, we caught up to this truck so easy. 65 through here, and I doubt he would actually do 65. You can see a fair few, the AI has got a few of the Jazzycat trailers. And guys, for any mods that we're using today, will be in the link, so if you want to download any of them, you'll be able to check them out. So today we're using Coast to Coast, Viva Mexico, Mexiscan, sorry, not Mexiscan, Viva Mexico, CanaDream. We're using the Jazzycat mod and this Volvo Race Truck mod is what we're using today. So all links will be in the description for all of these. So if you want to check them out, please do. Right, here we are, Tanapa. It's 80 through here. Wow. Whoa, 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 that car. I thought he was going to pull out and have a cause a collision there. How often do you see AI crash in this game? I don't see it often anymore. I used to see it all the time. Alright. So it's just a little bit down the road here. This doesn't sound like your average Volvo, does it? Oh, I love it how it sounds like a rotary. Actually, just thinking of that, you know, that Hotel California that we did the Easter egg hunt on. I was actually thinking that when I was looking for it, it was going to be out on a dark desert highway where, you know, no one else was around. But it wasn't. It was more in the middle of a city, which was not where I expected to see it. Like out here, for example, this is where I was expecting to see it. Errands. These guys are going so slow. Come on. It's 80 through here, not 50. Anyway, we're turning off here. Right, here is our destination. Our customer expects delivery very soon. Make sure you arrive on time. I'm here. Here I am. Oh shit. I turned too sharp. What am I doing? Hang on. I jackknifed the truck. It's not good. Didn't do any damage, I hope. No, it didn't. This thing turns so sharp, this truck. Hard to see in the dark. Oh no, there's not something there. I remember when I first started doing this, the amount of times I hit that trailer there was unreal. And there we go. That should be... That's it. There we go. Very nice. And there we go. And excellent yet again. That's what we need. And a little bit of XP. There we go. Well, there we go, guys. This is the winner of the weekly drive, and it's the Volvo Race Truck. So it's definitely a very interesting truck, and it's definitely worth the download, guys, and have a try of it, because it's definitely, it's a lot different to a lot of other trucks that you'd be used to. So it's got a very tight turning circle. It's quick. It's really, it's not what I expected in this truck at all. Not at all, but it's very, very good. It's good. A good not expected. But that is it for me today, guys. Look, if you like this video, then punch that like button in the ass and it tells me a whole heap of information about the video. So yeah, make sure you get in there and do that, guys. If you're new to Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel and check us out. And also, while you're there, hit that subscribe button. But until next video, don't forget, guys, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, so you can check out Train Sim World. But until next video, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on!